So yeah, let's get to that boost then for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez could play against Real Madrid in the first leg of their Champions League knockout tie with Real Madrid tomorrow night. The forwards injured his shoulder in the victory against Newcastle on Saturday. Jurgen Klopp said they'll see how he deals with the pain and make a decision. So Liverpool lost last year's Champions League final 1-0 against Real Madrid, a game Jurgen Klopp said he only just rewatched, and he's called the 14-time European champions the ultimate test.
Didn't watch it back since then, until this weekend. So the thing I realized immediately, now I know why I didn't watch it back. So, but I had to. It was proper torture, because we played a good game, and we could have won the game. And that's a decisive word. We could, because we didn't. They scored a decisive goal, we didn't. And that was the reason. You could see in this game how experienced Madrid is, how little they are fussed by the fact when the other team has chances. They don't lose confidence in 1 second. They know our chance will come. They are there for that. Then they defend with legs, deep defending together. So this is this team, and that's the competition, and that's what you can learn from them. Definitely. But who cares? It's Champions League, and it's, as I said, it's one of the biggest games in the world, at least one of the biggest games I ever heard about. And with the recent history with one of us in the final, and quite successful in the competition, difficult to play against, grinding results out, all this kind of thing. It will be a top football game, and I'm really happy that we can play it now. Like 4 weeks ago, it would have been different, but life is all about timing, and maybe we found back our feet right in time for this game. Even when I would have expected us to be ourselves as well, even if we wouldn't have won the last two games, because it's a different competition and you have to use this opportunity. But so now we have these two results, and hopefully we can build on that. But we need to play a super game. We need to play 2 super games, to be honest, to get through. But I have no problem with that, because if you don't play your best, you don't have a chance. Real Madrid doesn't have to play their best and still have a chance, and that's a difference, and that's pretty special. But I can't wait.
How much encouragement do you draw, not just going into this Champions League game, but for the rest of the season? The last 2 performances and results, Liverpool looked a lot more like a team again.
True, we did. But we still have to prove that point. So that's how it is. Now that's a different competition, and whatever we can take. But then after that is Crystal Palace. So we need results. There's no shadow of a doubt. We were already in a similar situation. I don't say performance-wise, but result-wise, we're in a similar situation directly after the World Cup break, I think, with the 2 wins, look like, oh, now we are there. So we have to prove that point. But you're right, it looks different, and we feel it, and we see it. Helps the mood massively. And from here we have to go. So that's how it is. But for tomorrow night, whatever we would have done at the weekend, I would have expected us to fight with all we have, because this is you always work so hard for qualifying for the Champions League. So I really think you have to cherish these moments where you just think, okay, that's Liverpool, Real Madrid. That's if we all dreamt of that, we all did, and that will never change. That it will be a special game, and so yeah, I expect Anfield on their toes. To be honest, I'm really happy for the people that they saw us in a better shape the last 2 games, that they have a bit more things to look forward to. And yeah, let's go together again. Somebody told me, I don't know even if it's true or not, but that Carlos said after the final with Liverpool was cool, that they know exactly what they will face. After the final, before the final, I don't know exactly. I watched the game back now. If with knowing exactly what we will do, we have to win this game. We didn't. For the one reason that we didn't score and conceded, but apart from that, we should have won this game. But Carlo is the most relaxed manager I ever met in my life, one of the best people you can meet. Fantastic person, a humble person, super smart and nice. And obviously his man management is a completely different level to all of us. And I respect that a lot, I admire it a lot, and so yes, with this world-class team, which they were last year, brought in super exciting young players. Struggled a bit in the league. I don't know if you can call that struggling, but Barcelona is just a few points ahead. But apart from that, they are always super competitive and super difficult to beat. And so, yeah, this combination is a difficult one. That's true. But I think it makes absolutely sense to try it anyway. You have to you try to deny passes to them, but the problem what we have is a little bit like if you can defend Vinicius properly, then there's Benzema. If you can defend him as well properly, then there's Valverde or Rodrigo or whoever. If you can defend all three, then Toni Kroos fires the ball from 25 yards in the far corner. Luka Modric has an idea and goes through. That's the Germany picks up a ball and fires it from 25 yards or arrives in the box and heads it in. So that's how it is with world-class teams. They have world-class players, and you have to defend them collectively, and that's what we will try.
Well, perhaps potentially good news then for Liverpool that Real Madrid will be without Aurelien Tchouameni, as Klopp mentioned there, and Toni Kroos for tomorrow night's match. They haven't travelled to Liverpool. Both players are said to be absent due to illness. Good news for Real Madrid, though, Karim Benzema is fit. He's back in the squad after missing their game on Saturday at Osasuna. We're going to hear from Carlo Ancelotti later on this evening, so stay with us for that.